We only gave up 24.
Yeah, but in terms of the offense, how that went better in the second half.
Yeah, I mean, I think that's the key, right? I think the first half is there's like this sense of entitlement where like we're just supposed to play like amazing basketball every quarter, every game, and that's just not how it works. And like what I said to the guys at halftime was like it felt like we gave up 24 points. Like it was 25-24. We won the quarter after giving up 36. And so like this expectation of it's supposed to go a certain way all the time it can be extremely unhealthy. And we have to just continue to play regardless of whether down 5, up 8. It doesn't matter. And so like I thought the momentum changed for us in the second quarter when we finally started to defend. Gave up a 24-point quarter. Loved the process of the shots that we got in the second quarter, and we can't be defined by a result. And so if we're going to only play, we're only going to feel good about ourselves when the ball's going in, then that's a recipe for short-term success. And I thought that was what the issue was in the second quarter, but I thought we played great. So I would say that 3 quarters of basketball was kind of who we were.
And were the guys able to embrace that? It looked like Jalen and Jason were kind of joking around at ease at the beginning of the second half during that challenge.
I would say so. I mean, we won the game.
Coach, you guys eliminated a 17-point deficit, which is something you guys have done in the past in terms of getting rid of a double-digit deficit. But this one's a little different. You had to keep fighting in that fourth quarter. You went down again, come back, seal the victory in those final couple of minutes. What did you see different about this comeback, maybe compared to other ones throughout the season?
I just hope it happens 10, 12 more times so we can get rid of the entitlement that we're always supposed to be winning. So I hope we have to blow leads. I hope all that happens. I really do. And so, like, that's what I think. I think it's just like at times we're just supposed to be winning all the time. And it's just not the case. So we have to stay the course. Sometimes you can be losing because you're playing good basketball. It's just not the result isn't being achieved. And, like, you could be losing because you suck. I thought we sucked in the first quarter. I thought we were losing because the result in the second quarter, there's a difference there. And so we just have to continue to play. It's really important.
Joe, Derek White, 1 for 8 in the first 3 quarters, and he exploded in the fourth. How tough is it to sort of maintain that mindset of just play your game and it'll come to you? And is there anything that you or the other guys say to him when he's struggling like that?
Just affirmation. I think, I guess it's tough. It shouldn't be that tough because, as I told him, support you got your back. Like, we need you. So, like, I don't care. As long as you're taking great shots and you're playing on both ends of the floor, just be yourself. And I think that's important. So I think that's kind of the guy said it to him, too.
For the Jays, I mean, they both have great offensive nights, but also you see Jalen locking up on defense, taking on those one-on-one matchups. JT was all over the passing lanes. How big is it for those guys to be leaders on both ends, and how tough is it to be as good as they are on offense while also, like, taking that step on defense?
Yeah, I mean, we kind of talked about that 2 days ago. Like, that's the difference is people need to recognize their well-rounded approach. Jalen taking on different matchups every game. Like you said, both of those guys made a significant difference defending tonight, and that's part of the reason why we are who we are. Because those guys buy into, defense are not just defined by offense.
You brought up the sense of entitlement a couple of times.
I don't think it's the team personally. I think it's just this general narrative of, like, it's just supposed to go our way all the time.
So do you think that's just outsiders thinking, the Celtics should be wiping everybody off the court? Like, what?
I didn't say that.
So tell me what this.
I just think I just think this. It just happens. It just happens, and it's just like being down 10 in the NBA is really not like foreign to like the 99 percentile of the NBA. Like, that happens all the time, And so, like, at halftime I said that I was like, what are we doing? Like, it's a 10-point game. It's 3 possessions, in an NBA game, and the idea of having to, like, go battle for a win, like earn a win. It's like, Celtics have to earn a win tonight? It's like, yeah, playing in the NBA. It's a good team, And so, like, we can't lose sight of the fact of, like, we have to earn a win every night. It's going to be just as hard tomorrow. Doesn't matter if the record's 5-20 or they're undefeated. Like, you see it all around the league,
And then Jalen has talked a couple of times about building endurance during this run before the All-Star break and how that can be useful later on. How does a win like this, where you did have to work through some stuff, kind of benefit you?
That's the key. Like I said, I hope we get 10 of them more. Like, I don't want to just be in a position to where everything goes our way. And so whatever we have to go through, whatever, it's important for us. And I think the endurance is a physical and a mental endurance. Like, right, you got to learn how to win games all the time. You can't take that piece for granted, And so it's funny, like, we talk about, like, oh, it was a really bad first half. I thought we sucked in the first quarter, and then I thought we played really good in the second quarter. As far as our process-oriented approach,
Joe,